What's going on, guys? Eternal went back, and today I have a build video for you for the Ronin that is built specifically around a specific interaction that quite possibly shouldn't even be in the game. I'm not sure Sucker Punch is aware, and even if they are, they don't care enough to remove it. But this is definitely not functioning as intended. Shout out to my boy Fan for showing me this eons ago. If you watched my build preview video that I posted yesterday, you'll notice that I showcased the build on gold. There's a specific reason behind that. Basically what this interaction is if you have Impactful Throws and Flaming Roar is your class ability on the Ronin, and you run up and shoulder tackle a scrubby Mongol. Now keep in mind, this is not going to work on any brutes or Oni. This is just those scrubby Mongols. So like the spear Mongols, the sword and shield Mongols, the golden boys, the archers. All of those type of enemies, if you run up and shoulder tackle them with Impactful Throws and then activate your class ability while they're in the air, class ability being Flaming Roar, it's going to knock every single scrubby Mongol in the vicinity down. I don't know why this works. I don't know how this happens. For whatever reason, it literally works on everything in the vicinity that's a scrubby Mongol. They all get knocked to the ground, and then obviously you're going to set everything on fire that is around you, right? So this is just going to allow you to take these scrubby-ass Mongols out of the fight for a moment, give you better control over the situation, and it just looks cool. I like making fun builds, and for me this is actually quite fun. This is also going to be a build that focuses around staggering breath, because Impactful Throws is going to work for quite a few things that we have here. Impactful Throws, for those of you that don't know, if you knock an enemy into the air, it basically knocks them down on the ground and they're staggered for a while. They can't get up. They're basically incapacitated for a few seconds. So if you shoulder tackle an enemy, that's gonna cause this. If you use the ultimate staggering breath, which is what we're actually running on this build, it's gonna incapacitate everything that can be. And then your Spirit Kunai, if you hit anybody that doesn't die from them, they're also going to be knocked to the ground. So there's going to be a few different ways that we can actually utilize Impactful Throws on this build for the Ronin. But with the primary explanation out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into the gear. So this is actually, if you look at the stats here, this is basically a max ghost weapon damage Ronin with the ability to stagger and weaken targets and take scrubby Mongols out of the fight for a moment. Starting off, we got the Moon Katana with melee and Oni damage maxed out with Burning Blade and Moon Master for the Moon Master cancel. The Epic Bomb Pack is going to have your typical blast radius, status effect damage, black powder, and flash bombs. And then this is kind of where this build comes into its own. So we're using a stealth charm. You can use pretty much any charm that you want in here as long as it has Impactful Throws on. But why not go for a max ghost weapon damage build? So we're running max ghost weapon damage, Oni damage again, so you're going to have 20% Oni damage, which is the most you can get, which is great. Combat regeneration, which is going to be the only way that we have to heal on this build, which is going to be very important. And then obviously what makes this build an Impactful Ronin build, Impactful Throws. We're going to rock Spirit Kunai for max ghost weapon damage and cooldown on kill, Supermassive and Hidden Blaze. That's pretty much the staple. And then to further increase our ghost weapon damage, we're using Caltrops with maxed out ghost weapon damage, status effect duration, fired up munitions. But alright, with the gear out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the techniques. So we have to run Flaming Roar here for this interaction to work. And then getting enhanced ghost weapons pretty much allows us to get maxed out ghost weapon damage, which is ridiculous for this build. We are running quick regen because combat regeneration is the only way that we have to heal in this build, and this helps greatly with that. I love combat regeneration, and quick regen just makes it that much better. And then to round off the build, we have Staggering Breath as our ultimate, which is going to work with the Impactful Throws interaction. And you're going to be able to knock enemies off of cliffs, instantly killing them, and then weakening everybody who survives, which is just going to make them take even more damage from ghost weapons, which is dope. But alright guys, with the gear and techniques out of the way, let's go ahead and show off the build.
I'll share any story with you.
On Nightmare.
One of my favorites. This yours.
Alright guys, go ahead and show off the build. This is pretty much, like I said, a maxed ghost weapon damage build with impactful throws. So you know we gotta go for the old bird bitch, right? Surprise, motherfucker! French fries, motherfucker!
A ghost found and on.
Alright. Go ahead and pop old Cali traps. So you're pretty much gonna do that, as you can see. God dang, that does a lot of damage. How did this one not die? Alright, did you see that? You could already tell from the way that that happened that that shouldn't happen. That's a glitch of some kind of weird interaction with impactful throws that just shouldn't be there, but it is. But as you go to shoulder tackle these guys, they are going to stagger. I'm in the middle of explaining something, Mr. Tengu Archer. I really wish you wouldn't. Let's go kill him, because he's being a little bitch. Now the good thing is, 2 Moonmaster cancels, and he's staggered, 3 and he's dead. Alright, so if you hit these guys directly, it is going to knock them down with impactful throws as well, allowing you to do that. So that's a nice added benefit. And then you just can't count on your kunai to gut shot when you want it to. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and try to show it off a little better. I'm glad I actually caught that the way that I did, though, because it's just such a weird interaction. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh my god, oh, what has happened? Alright. So, we only got one of these guys over here, so we'll go ahead and use him. Here we go. So he's going to get thrown down, allowing you to do that. And then we'll go ahead and pop this as well. Some of these should actually get launched, yes. So like you see here, that is actually going to work on the Elder Onis, which is nice. Don't you just love archers? Aren't they the best? Yeah, that's great. 1 Moonmaster cancel staggers them, which is fantastic. Fucking pillar OP. I wonder. Alright, so now go ahead, I know you want some. So again, they are going to get weakened and knocked down, allowing you to do that, which is great. And then that. Oh. Alright. So again, you can see why combat regeneration is so vital. You see that guy all the way over there? How he got thrown? Yeah, that definitely shouldn't happen. I don't know how it does, but I will take that shit. These guys are just getting destroyed. Alright, so this should kill a lot of them, but the ones that survive are going to be weakened, thrown to the ground, which is fantastic. And that totally didn't go where I wanted it to, but it'll allow us to do this one more time. Beautiful. Alright, so you can tell that this works really well together. Good God, okay, so that's the gut shot I was aiming for earlier. But that is going to be an example of the build. This is going to be my Impactful Ronin build, a build designed specifically around the weird interaction that is Impactful Throws and Flaming Roar. I'm not sure why it knocks every single enemy, or Mongol rather, to the ground whenever you go to shoulder tackle and then use it, but it does. It's very strange, but very fun. Something you can show off to your friends. But if you saw the preview, this is specifically why I demonstrated the build preview on gold, because practically every enemy in gold is going to get affected by that Impactful Throws interaction. So for those of you who do not read descriptions, this is basically a maxed ghost weapon damage Ronin build with Impactful Throws, and you're going to be able to use 3 different things, actually 4, to be able to access this interaction. So if you throw a concussion bomb directly on a scrubby Mongol, they'll get knocked down through Impactful Throws. Your shoulder tackles on scrubby Mongols, your Spirit Kunai, and your Staggering Breath. All this stuff is going to actually activate Impactful Throws, allowing you to take full control of the battlefield and knock people out of the fight. But again, that's going to be an example of the build. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date on all of my content. Ring that bell for future notifications. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll catch you on the next one. DEUCES!